So is Katie here yet?
I don't think so.
There we go. I should be good now.
Like it's just me and Eric, Hannah and Eric.
Okay.
Who's going? What now?
Tony asked if Katie was here yet, and I was like,
Uh,
I don't see her on the list.
Yeah, I mean Ben's not here yet either, so
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
That's
I'm here,
unusual.
but I'm also typing up an email just to let
Okay.
y'all know.
No problem. I'm still eating dinner, so.
Ah,
Yeah, dinner will be a little bit later for me.
I had dinner about an hour ago.
Did you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I am glad. I'm slightly confused because I was like, I'm gonna be late, and then like I get to my computer and oh, I'm not late. Everybody else.
Yeah. I've been busy doing finances, so.
Yeah. And I'm kind of also loosely trying to decide whether I'm going to move where I have my computer right now or just stay put.
Same position as last time, or hello, Katie. Same position as last night.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just FYI, my voice is still a little raw. I've been sick.
Oh. Sorry to hear you've been sick.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Solana was marked by Vecna.
Again.
I'm getting kind of sick of that guy.
Yeah, you think you're sick now. You have only begun to imagine.
Hate.
Well, since the three of you were here and Ben is not, now's the perfect time to actually talk about something for Eric, or Fu, I should say.
Oh, okay.
So, during your next long rest,
Uh-huh.
on your watch,
Oh.
I knew that was gonna happen.
the Raven Queen makes an appearance.
Okay.
The Raven Queen made an appearance.
Oh, no, sorry.
What?
Fu, let's go to the private channel.
Am I the only one that's not allowed to hear this?
Yes.
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 Okay, I guess I'll leave.
Actually, you know what? You go to the Tony. Ben can go to the secret talk squirrel,
Sure.
and we'll come get you when we're done.
Okay.
Hey.
There we go.
Okay. So, it feels at first it feels initially as if the air goes still, but it's less that it went still and more of a complete absence of sound and motion. And then the Raven Queen's throne materializes, and eventually, with a pop of black feathers, the Raven Queen materializes sitting on her throne.
I do the royal bow.
And she begins to inform you.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, I had to pull up this. Okay. Where? Here we go. I'm gonna move this over. So it's not. There we go.
Ole, 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 ole.
Okay. Okay, Raven Queen revelation to Foo. Not quiet, stilled, as though sound itself has been collected and stored away. Okay, the moment the world around Foo fractures into drifting shards of memory, faces, battles, regrets, each one caught in black glass. Then, the throne of obsidian and feathers forms from nothing. On it sits the Raven Queen. Her gaze does not meet Foo's. It arrives inside his thoughts. She begins in a whisper that you kind of feel behind your eyes. And she begins with Foo, my lost blade, returned to memory. Your walk now with those who still believe they are small. And at that point, you see a sliver of glass with Alphonso laughing by a fire. Yondalla appears behind him. Warm, golden, alive. And then that warmth is pierced.
No.
Threads of shadow, webs of black silk. A skeleton hand closing over light. And then you see them, Vecna and Lolth. Then the
Aiming
image,
for.
then the
Sorry,
image
go ahead.
shatters.
Mhm.
Then you again hear the Raven Queen. The hearth will go cold. And when it does, something must sit in the ashes. And then food begins to feel it. Not a vision, a certainty. Alphonso. A new image forms. Alphonso standing in darkness, roots breaking through stone beneath his feet. But his body is cracking, light bleeding through. Too much power, too soon.
Do I see the rod or the orb
No,
or both
no,
in this image?
no. Then the Raven Queen continues. He is chosen, but not prepared. Her head tilts slightly. That is where you fail or succeed. The throne room that you currently stand in distorts.
Mm-hmm.
Now you see the battlefield to come. A place where the Feywild, the Feydark, and the Underdark meet. A tower in the background. Bioluminescence rotting. Web-choked trees. Boots wrapped in bone. Yondalla falls. Not in a blaze, but in consumption. Vecna doesn't strike the killing blow. He unmakes her protection. Lolth finishes what remains.
Ah, fuck.
They will not simply kill her. They will make her absence permanent. For a moment, Fu, you feel something tighten around your own soul. It's not pain, it is expectation. And then the Raven Queen gives you a charge. She rises slightly from her throne, not standing, but becoming more present. Ravens erupt outward, freezing mid-flight around you. Each one holds a fragment of Alphonso's future, a healer, a destroyer, a god, a failure. You will stand as the hinge of this turning. You will decide. The ravens all turn their heads towards you. Whether he ascends, then there is a heartbeat, or it breaks. There's a threat beneath the blessing. Her voice softens, which in a way makes it worse. Do not mistake this for kindness, Fu. I do not preserve gods. I preserve what comes after them. At this point, she moves closer to you and leans in. If he fails, a final vision, Alphonso hollowed out, a vessel, something else wearing him, something that even Vecna watches carefully. I will claim what remains. And then she presents you with a gift. She releases a black feather in the air that floats towards you. It does not fall. It actually chooses your hand. When the moment comes, you will know. And when you choose, then you see a faint smile. So will I. That moment, sound returns violently. The world snaps back. Everybody is where they were. No time has passed. In your hand, the feather remains, cold and watching. Okay, now we can have Ben back.
All right. I'm gonna need, if you have that written down, please DM me in Discord.
I sure will.
Yeah, because it sounds like he it sounds like he. I mean, and you guys could correct me. It almost sounds like he needs to replace Yondalla or die.
Okay.
Welcome back.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you got multiple messages, Ben, or if you just got my weird one.
I just got your one.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and I also
Um,
have reread my sheet and gave myself plane shift. I don't know when I properly did.
No problem.
I'm just trying to remember why Eric was like, "You need." Oh darn it! You don't have plane shift.
Is plane shift the one that you can transfer any creature?
yeah.
Yeah.
I know why.
Tony's like, oh,
I remember
the
the
day Eric.
situation.
Yep, and the day Eric plays a absolute full spellcaster is the day that shit gets weird.
All right, so we were 10 days into your travel.
And let me add this item to my list.
All right.
And
So-
let me.
Did this all happen and so just in a long rest and no one shows any difference to it?
Well, technically, the only person who experienced this was Phil.
Okay.
And Fu. And Fu is contemplative.
All right, where's the.
Okay, let me see. Oh, item. We're gonna move this thing either to the very top or the very bottom of this list. I will be right back.
There it is. There we go. Message.
Excuse me.
Okay. He should have all that now.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right. Let's see. 8. Okay, day 11 passes uneventfully.
Okay.
Okay, Fu. Day
Yes, son?
20 is when what happens on your watch.
Did you say day 20?
Day 12. Sorry.
Oh,
Day 12. On day 12, there's a 20 that is the time that your thing happens.
Yes.
well,
Oh, man.
12.
yep. Let's see. I don't know if I'll let you know if the images come through, Tony.
Oh, in Discord? I put
Yeah.
it in Discord. Should be a text file.
Yeah, it didn't give me any images. So,
There's no images.
okay, good.
It's just a text file.
Okay, cool. Yep. Because it says images, blah, blah, blah.
Oh. Yeah, there was some images in the thing, but Discord won't let me paste that.
Now you can, if you wanted to, you could just drop it into Discord, like drag and drop the image itself.
Let's see. There's one of them. There's the second. And I guess technically these are in reverse order.
Okay.
So that, I believe, is the first image I just pasted. And while what you see at the moment of her death, you do see both the rod and the Lochnar.
Rod? Because you told me my addiction to Rod is back.
That is a true statement. Okay. Let's see. But 12 hours before that happens, you guys come up to a campsite. And as you approach, you see a halfling. The shadow beneath the halfling does not match the body. It twitches, then
Ew.
detaches.
Ew.
The shadow husk rises.
Sounds delicious.
And then
In dungeon.
Oh gosh.
The shadow basically kills the halfling.
Okay.
Wait, I thought so the shadow just tears apart the husk, or is
So the
the
shadow,
husk?
the husk is the shadow.
Oh, okay.
The
I
one
got
in the
confused
center.
with that. I thought
Um,
the one. Okay, I misunderstood.
the essentially the shadow first wraps the halfling in webs and then kills the halfling.
That's just unneighborly.
Well, that's off-putting.
Um, and everybody roll perception checks.
Everybody,
Yeah.
rock your body.
No,
A
thank you.
very monotone, yeah.
We're having a day.
So what do we got?
I'd say
We
20.
got
Bam.
20, 18, 29,
And then
22.
foo. Then
32.
okay, so do I also get my guidance off?
Sure.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
then I got 24. All right.
24, 18, 29, 32. Bam.
Okay.
Why do I have
So
modifiers?
everybody. So the first thing everybody notices,
Mm.
your perception seems better than normal.
Woo.
The other things that you guys realize is the halfling was actually somewhat talking to himself as you were walking up. And you basically hear, "She left." And then there's a pause. "We were safe." Then there's a longer pause. "We were always safe."
You were always safe.
And then the halfling turns its head towards Alphonso. "Why did she leave?"
Oh,
Then
Okay,
it
so
fails and collapses dead. Then the body twitches, and then the shadow completely detaches.
are we gonna have to fight the shadow?
Nope.
no, it ran off.
Yes.
Oh.
There's a time and a place.
It's at this
And
point the the feather reacts.
The foo.
wait,
The foo feather.
I thought this happened before before the vision.
It did.
Oh boy. Dum dum dum. Feather reacts.
Yep. And you hear a whisper. The first thread breaks.
Hey, can I slow us down to bear this poor individual?
I don't know. What's my gut say currently?
You can do an insight on yourself.
I'm gonna insight myself. Let's see how well I know myself.
Considering you had like 5 different souls in you, some of which you didn't know, I'd say you don't know yourself that well.
He only
30.
he's down to only 2, or are you actually alone?
Technically down to 2,
Okay.
but Harvey hasn't said much since we had to fight that one guy that nearly blew us all up.
So, Fu, you begin to realize that the moment in time that all of you witnessed is after your conversation with the Raven Queen.
Oh God, timey-wimey bullshit.
Fuck stupid timey-wimey bullshit.
And you guys are literally hours away from the tower.
All right, so so I'm going like, okay, yeah, it's okay for Alphonso to bury the halfling. I go, okay.
Okay. I do a proper ceremony and all.
Yeah.
In the
Uh,
meantime, Harvey is
mhm.
inside your head going, "What are you doing? Are you not taking her warning seriously?"
I am taking it very, very seriously. But there's nothing. Do you have a suggestion? Because I don't know where to go in terms of that.
Okay,
All right.
so we just entered phase 1.
And also, as a side note, uh, as a side note, Fu, you hear an apology from Fu, both Agrivine and Solana,
Why are you
and
talking to yourself?
then you hear, and then you see what I saw.
Oh, what the fuck?
What's
Foo!
happened? What's going on?
That's why I apologize.
Are you under mental attack, Selena?
No, Foo's just acting
I,
weird.
yeah, like as she looks over, Fu is looking very cold. It's like Fu's just being weird.
Okay.
All right.
No.
So,
Give me a second.
what's everyone?
There's
Yeah.
there's a lot, unfortunately, to cover here. Okay.
Let's. We need.
So you um, so the trigger is she has revealed the destiny, and the goddess still lives.
Mm-hmm. But
Um,
that's the pro. That's good for now. But
so I need everybody except Alfonso to roll perception checks.
Am I getting? Am I going? Has my party became going to kill me?
24. it's it's for your own good.
We're just gonna send you to rehab.
What do
On rehab.
what do Kate or Solana and Agarvine get?
I got 20.
Oh, I
Okay.
got a 20.
Okay.
20, 24, 20.
Okay. You guys begin to notice that the world around Alfonso seems to be bending slightly.
Can I insight them to what they're reacting to?
You can try.
You can try.
Alrighty. That's just that's only an 18.
That's a failure.
Yeah. Especially since I rolled a 4.
Fonzo's
What
becoming a
you guys
personalized
notice
event horizon.
Yep.
is that um, Alfonso is giving off an aura that's roughly 20 foot in diameter.
Oh, right. I need to remove my aura.
Be careful.
As he walks around, you begin to notice that there's where his footsteps have been, grass and other plants aren't just growing where his feet walk, but they almost bloom immediately.
Aw.
Okay.
I would hope I would be able to notice that, so I started stomping on the grave of the halfling covered in flowers.
Okay.
And I, in my head to Harvey, I was like, and that's why I'm letting him do it. Healer.
There's just something funny about you being like, "Aw, stomp, 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 stomp" on a freshly dug grave.
And covering it in flowers.
Yeah.
All
But
right. Let's see.
all right.
Dadla.
But after that note, I'll expand my senses out. What do I sense from him?
Okay.
Telepathically, I'm just like, are you trying to see into my head?
The aura that you feel is an aura of hearth. It is passive. Allies within 20 feet of Alfonso gain advantage on saving throws versus fear and charm. Should their hit points fall below 50%, they'll gain a +2 AC bonus.
Oh, I got right down to this.
Also, put a 20-foot aura around you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming I sense deity, or at least celestial.
You sense celestial. You also get the feeling that should an ally drop to 0 hit points, that they would instead drop only to 1 hit point,
I have
and that
death
they
lore.
would gain temporary hit points equal to Alfonso's level.
Dang.
Alfonso, you also realize that you are able to speak with all plants without expending any spell slots. And you can do it on demand.
Hey, welcome. You talk plant now. Good.
You also
Hooray.
sense the halflings crossing into the death realm.
Wow.
You also sense that the halfling had been suffering from Vecna corruption, and that there is an imbalance in nature right now.
Quite interesting.
Fu, you realize, and we'll call this halfling fortune amplified.
Mm-hmm.
When any ally rolls a 1, they can re-roll it twice and take the best result.
Oh, that got bonus too. Should I? Okay.
You need to write this down. This is
This
all
is a lot of. Yeah, this is a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is passive. I don't have to use my reaction like the base thing.
No.
Okay.
It got enhanced.
So, I'm going to paste all of this in the general Discord.
Thank you, sir.
So, give me a second here to get back to it. General. I think that's in general.
Yeah.
It's in general chat of the Discord voice chat.
Voice
Okay.
chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's it. It means that there's a little less clutter. Yes. I can ask fate questions.
Yes, there's that too. All right. Okay. Last 8 hours of travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Nothing special happens in that 8 hours. However,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
as the tower begins to show itself in the distance, we will describe the scene. Okay. There's the Raven Queen's warning. Okay. All of you begin, before you even see the tower, it's as if the air tastes wrong.
Mm.
The air is sweet and rotting.
Ew.
You also begin to notice that off to the left-hand side, you see the realm of the Feywild, and where it ends here, and you also see the entrance to the Underdark and the Feydark, and all three creating a confluence at the base of the tower.
Oh, it's time.
I don't think that should be possible.
At the center of the light, Yondalla stands.
Oh, time to go.
Not
Hello,
towering,
ma'am.
not distant. She stands as a halfling woman, barefoot in soft, hands open, as if welcoming the world home. A hearth, a sanctuary, a god who never needed to raise her voice.
Go, 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 go.
Wait, are we going towards her or away from her?
Towards her.
Okay, okay.
Then she speaks. Come now. This need not be how your story ends. Her voice moves through the battlefield like warmth. You all feel it. Fear loosens, pain dulls. Hope returns like breath after drowning. Even the roots respond. They rise around her, not as weapons, but as shelter. And then the shadows around you deepen. Not darkness, it's absence. And then a portal opens, and Vecna arrives. And he's just standing there.
Like I said, moving. Move, 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 move.
I don't pay attention to Vecna. I stride towards Yondalla.
He speaks, not with sound, but with knowledge forced into your minds. You hear, sanctuary is a lie. You tell the frightened. The golden light around Yondalla flickers. Not dimming, but questioning itself. He raises a hand. not to
No,
strike,
don't like.
to reveal. The roots around Yondalla begin to blacken, not burned, not broken, forgotten. Each one loses meaning. Protection becomes hesitation. Care becomes doubt.
Dala Thramon?
Yondalla falters. Just a step. Just enough. And then she speaks. No, these are mine. But the roots do not answer. Because Vecna has done something worse than harm. He has removed truth that they belong to her. Then the aura of safety around you collapses. Not shattered, but withdrawn. All of you feel it instantly. All the warmth is gone. And then from the ceiling of the caves, Lolth descends.
Oh, this is not good.
Yep.
Loth?
How how far? Oh wait, how fast and how far can we get to her?
So it will take you. You are 300 yards from her.
I can cover that in an instant.
Well,
I
that's
think.
900 feet.
Uh, let's see. This is why
So
Dimension Door is a
as
very, very good spell.
Lolth descends,
Isn't Dimension Door 500?
But I also can move
Yeah.
a bit further.
her legs unfold. Her eyes are gleaming with cruel amusement. And then Lolth says, smiling, "Oh, how delicate." She savors the moment. Not broken, just emptied. And then Yondalla tries to gather herself.
Is there a way I can use my creation flame to put a barrier around her to strengthen
No.
her?
Dahlia! Allow Dahlia to escape.
You feel
Dahlia.
a final surge of golden light erupts outward from Yondalla. The party is shielded and held in place, wrapped in the last gift of a dying god. And then, in a gentle voice, she states, "Run, little ones." Then there's a pause, a soft smile, and grow. At which point Lolth strikes.
Strikes who?
Oh, Yondalla.
Yondalla.
Oh, I thought she was going after food for some reason.
Nah, we're 900 feet away. We're barely.
Yeah.
We're just seeing.
At which point the golden light fractures. Not like glass, but more like a storing being erased. Yondalla doesn't scream. She exhales. At which point the light leaves her eyes, and for a moment nothing happens. Then everything does. Across the plains, hearth fires flicker and dim. Halflings, including Alphonso, feel an ache that they cannot name. Safe places feel less certain. protection becomes something that must be earned, not given.
Oh god.
And then the ceiling of the caves begins to collapse. And Yondalla is no longer present. Vecna stands there and turns towards you, watching. He does not look pleased nor triumphant, but he does look satisfied.
How
And
cruel.
quietly says, "It is done." Lolth looks down at where Yondalla stood. Nature abhors a void. And then she glances towards the party and then smiles. Let us see what crawls into it. It's at
go.
this moment Alphonso collapses.
Mm-hmm. We grab him and we head to the tower.
Okay.
Grabbing him under his arms.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you are. Are you the strongest of the party?
No, that'd be
Not-
Solana.
Yeah, I
she
guess it
have
would
like
be.
a 40 strength.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I was like, unless Solana has something enchanted on her like I do.
Yeah,
Yep,
she
Under
that's
does.
not.
gauntlets that give me like 40 strength.
Yeah, because I have like a, I forget exactly. I think it's a belt now that gives me
So
like
yeah,
20 something.
Solana can probably carry me with one
That's
hand
a
and
figure.
something and a shield.
Yeah.
Go,
So
go, 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 go.
as
Like
you
a purse,
guys pick up
like a purse dog.
Alfonso, all around you, roots begin to burst from the floor.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, because I've got a +9 strength.
And
Yeah, we have
as
it.
you close on the tower, golden light erupts from Alfonso's chest. But the golden light is also cracked with shadow.
I'm
He
gonna at least
gasps.
like put up a hand to try and shield myself from
Yeah.
that because apparently I'm carrying a disco ball.
So Alfonso gasps, not for air, but for identity.
Yeah.
Something has entered him. Not gently and not fully.
May I push it deeper inside?
No, you do not. That's
At this point,
this.
his eyes open. And Fu,
Yeah.
the
Benjamin.
feather is burning cold in your hand.
Time to let it go. Then.
The hearth is gone, you hear. Now,
God.
watch what rises from the ashes.
Time to put someone through some training.